Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce, my name is LINA ROHMANIA from class 3 PS1A. I will present a PPT from the journal Determinants of Islamic Rural Bank Financing in Indonesia. Introduction. The role of financing institution is very important in accelerating economic growth, and microfinance institutions are no exception. The existence of microfinance institutions serves a financing intermediary which has the main function of collecting funds from parties who have access funds to those who do not. It is hoped that the country economy can run well. In addition, the economic growth of a country is mainly influenced by the productivity of the small and micro business (SME) sector. Some of them cannot be accessed by conventional banks. The development of the SME sector is greatly assisted by the existence of microfinance institutions whose function is to channel funds to the productive sector. Syari'ah Rural Banks (BPRS) as financing institution based on the real sector. On the external side, BPRS have direct relevance and higher sensitivity to macroeconomic conditions that occur. As a macro variable which is a reflection of the Indonesian economy, it is a symptom caused by macroeconomic conditions which are varied to have a negative impact on the performance of the BPRS. When the macroeconomic performance is good, the financing performance of the BPRS will also be good, and vice versa. Syari'ah Rural Banks (BPRS) as one of the Islamic banking financial institutions was operational pattern follows Syari'ah principle or Syari'ah muamalat. Literature review. The legal basic of Syari'ah banking is the avowed usury, and the practice of the two Syari'ah principles is banking. Especially BPR is the goal of benefit, as written is the Holy Book Al-Quran about the prohibition of usury among Surat Ar-Rum, Surat Al-Baqarah, Surah An-Nisa. Technologically, Syari'ah BPR can be interpreted as a financing institution as a conventional BPR, operating using Syari'ah principle. Result and discussion. The method used is multiple linear regression analysis. The result showed that each variable in the national bank deposit growth variable and credit growth had a significant positive effect on credit growth. Will varied bank mixed funding score growth variable have an effect on credit growth. Significant effect on macroeconomic variables of the national banking sector have a significant effect on credit growth. Interest rates and exchange rate have a significant negative effect. Inflation has a significant effect, positive effect. Pratama examines the factors that influence bank credit policy study of commercial bank in Indonesia for the period. The variable used are TPF, CAR, NPL, and the interest rate for Bank Indonesian certificate S.Pd. The analysis technique used is multiple linear regression based on this research. I saw that TPF have a positive and significant effect on bank lending, can NPL have a significant negative effect on bank lending. Meanwhile, The interest rate for Bank Indonesian certificate (S.Pd) has a positive and insignificant effect on bank lending. Kusnandar examines the factor has influenced the distribution of small and medium enterprise (SME) loans by bank in Indonesia. The variable used in this study are banking finance ration, CAR, NPL, TPF, ROA, and macro variable GDP inflation exchange rate. When the financing proposed by the community is higher, it will be in line with an increase in the positive surplus in the form of income that will be obtained by the BPRS itself. Therefore, the BPRS needs to implement an effective marketing strategy to attract people who have excess funds to be able to save them at the BPRS. Thus, the result of TPF that affect the growth of BPRS financing are aligned with research conducted by Pratama and Haryati. Not only bank behavior factors affect bank financing performance, macroeconomic conditions are also an integral part of financing. In this study, macroeconomic variables are represented by the exchange rate and inflation variable. Variable exchange rate as described in the AGM model have valuable negative coefficient both in the short and long term. Not only bank behavior factors affect bank financing performance, macroeconomic conditions are also an integral part of financing. In this study, macroeconomic variables are represented by the exchange rate and inflation variable. Variable exchange rate as described in the AGM model have valuable negative coefficient both in the short and long term. Conclusion: from this study, it can be seen that PLS has a significant influence on financing based on AGM. Regarding credit risk, BPRS must reduce on financing because it can cause instability in the overall performance of Syari'ah BPRS. Looking at a macroeconomic condition, it was also found that inflation was unable to suppress financing growth, which instages the stability of Syari'ah BPRS. On the other hand, exchange rate volatility may limit financing. Islamic rural banks, however, must vary of knocking exchange rates. However, manage interest rate volatility. Second, referring to the result of the variance, say composition profit sharing PLS has the registered positive impact on financing. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.